Well, I think we all have our unique roles to play, and that's not only people, but that's also animals, nature, places, anything we make, everything we build, cities. Cities are living systems in which we come together, and we all have something to contribute. So I think this, even if we call it purpose, but purpose might be too big for some people, but to find a way that you can contribute that feels nourishing for you, I think that's part of what we see. If we really look at for example, the bees or the animal kingdom, you can always see that happening. And so, and the systems and structures that come out of that, in which everybody is inherently, or all the cells in our body, they know what to do. I don't need to be telling it all. So how can we build these kind of systems and structures and governance systems that can really serve that? That's I think one of our big challenges, because these kinds of systems and structures are kind of like fixed. Yes, the consciousness is important, but also how we change those structures. That's what I'm really also curious about, how we can contribute to that also as the Holomovement.
Here's what's coming up next on the Holomovement Purpose Lab.
Hi, my name is Lara Peña, and my purpose is to support the next generation of leaders, girls. And I am here today to introduce to you Anne-Marie van Hoover. And I interviewed her at the Wave in Ibiza, and we are going again to Europe. We're going to Portugal next, so I hope to see you there. Anne-Marie is a spiritual business strategist and a global system catalyst who helps leaders, visionaries, and communities shift from fear to love and co-create a world that works for all. As co-founder of the Hague Center and a member of the Evolutionary Leaders Circles, she guides complex multi-stakeholder meshwork projects across sectors and cultures, mentoring teams to unlock their potential and design meaningful, future-shaping solutions.
Sometimes difficult to hear what your heart is telling you, because we have so many ways to get distracted. And so, and I guess one of the ways is letting go of all the things that you were taught. It should be like this, it should be like this, it should be like this. To hold that, to say, okay, that might be so, and what if it's not? And so the what if, and then from the positive, that's what if it's true? You know, before I started to realize there's so much more in the invisible that we don't see, when I've met people that were saying something about that, I was just saying, well, what if it's true? And then something can open up. And so you don't always have to agree or believe it, but if you're asking, if you're curious, if you feel some curiosity or you feel something coming, and you can just say, what if, let me explore, there's always a choice that you can make again if it's not the right choice. So that's something, like curiosity, the what if it's true, are things that really help me to figure out what's distracting me and what's keeping me there, and to ask advice, to find people or ways of, can not only need to be people, can also be coincidences. I guess my experience is that the more synchronicity and serendipity happens, the more you're probably on track. So if things suddenly come up, they say, how's that possible? That's usually a good sign.
For more, watch the full episode, which will be aired on Monday. Or you can find this story on our podcast, Awaken Your Purpose. To find your passion and purpose, join us at holomovement.net/purpose.